Situated on the southwest tip of Ireland, where the Atlantic meets the unforgiving mountains and coastline, lies a landscape sculpted by wind and rain. A region known for its rugged beauty and abundant marine life. Fin whales, humpback whales, minke whales, dolphins and porpoises visit West Cork's coastal waters at different times throughout the year. Atlantic grey and harbour seals breed on the small islands dotted along the coast, while many bird species make the waters around the islands of West Cork a summer home prior to their autumn migration south over the equator. During the course of this series, I'll not only be looking at the marine life that lives here, I'll also be asking, why is this region such a magnet for some of the world's most incredible marine species, and how we can all do our part in conserving the environment here in what is a truly wild West Cork. The Harbour Porpoise is Ireland's smallest whale, reaching maximum lengths of only 1.8 metres. This diminutive cetacean is probably one of the most widely encountered but least understood of all the cetaceans we see off the wild West Cork coast. Here off West Cork, the Harbour Porpoise may be seen in groups of 2 to 10 animals as they forage along the coast and around the islands for the wide variety of fish, crustaceans and cephalopods on which they're known to feed. On first sighting, you would be forgiven for mistaking them for short-beaked common dolphins, but there are many physical differences between them. The most significant difference for the average cetacean watcher is that the common dolphin is frequently sociable and will come to boats of their own volition. The Harbour Porpoise will really approach boats and will never bow ride like some dolphin groups. I was lucky enough to host a field trip by Duncan Jones and some of his marine students earlier this year. Duncan has been studying the Harbour Porpoise off the Cornish coast for at least 10 years, so I took the opportunity of asking him just what makes the Harbour Porpoise so special.
What is the difference between a porpoise and a dolphin? Well, one of the things that is markedly different is their teeth. So the dolphins will have these conical teeth, and if you actually look in your mouth, your canines, these are conical teeth, so these are dolphin teeth. And if you go one in from there, these spatulate teeth here, these are what a porpoise has. So difference in their teeth, and possibly that allows them to feed in a more versatile manner on larger and smaller fish, whereas a dolphin might swallow its fish whole. In theory, a dolphin with its spatulate teeth, a porpoise with its spatulate teeth can chunk these fish up. And so that's a difference, but we're not going to see that difference. So if we're looking, what are we looking for? Well, the main thing is the shape of the fin, and with a porpoise you're looking for a triangular shaped fin compared to the falsate fin of a dolphin, which would appear much taller. And also, I think the porpoise behaviour, you're looking for this rolling motion, whereas a dolphin might surface more frequently, whereas a porpoise you might see 2 or 3 rolls and then they'll be gone. And they can often be hidden by the chop, so these are hard animals to see and shy of boats. So this can make them difficult, and especially for the whale and dolphin watcher, they can often be overlooked because you have to work quite hard. And that's, in my book though, that's what makes them special, because if you work hard, you can get rewarding views, and if you get rewarding views, then maybe you start to understand more about the porpoise. And I think one of the things that, if you're someone looking to go whale and dolphin watching, and you're interested in porpoises, as you should be, because they're a great species, then you certainly need to pick a responsible operator, someone who knows what they're doing, because if you don't know what you're doing, you won't see harbour porpoises. And we've been very lucky this week because we've actually been over here in West Cork working with our students, and we've been out with Whale Watch West Cork, run by Nick Slocum, and we've had some amazing encounters with porpoises. And it's been great to show our marine science, marine biology students firsthand and actually record their clicks as well. We've been using hydrophones to record the animals, and that's been fantastic. And yeah, this is what makes them so special, because they're difficult, and they're very tricky and they can be very elusive, but then when you get those special views, it's all the more important, it's all the more special for the fact that you've been rewarded for your effort.
Targeted fisheries for this species has caused serious decline in populations in the Baltic, and in the Black Sea the subspecies of the harbour porpoise is listed by the IUCN as being in danger of extinction. When implementing conservation measures, much can be learnt from the experience of other species. So I asked Duncan what could be done to prevent further decline in harbour porpoise populations, not only here in West Cork, but throughout their European range.
I think now it's very important that we identify these key threats to the porpoise, or the harbour porpoise, so that we can maintain their populations at a good level and we can look after our natural environment. They're an important part of the ecosystem. You take an animal out of the ecosystem, you don't actually know how that's going to change. So by taking the porpoise out, you potentially negatively impact the ecosystem, and you could actually impact the fishing industry or the survival of other species. But I also think, more importantly, the joy of being able to take out families and small children and to show them these animals and to see the awe and the wonder on their face and the excitement when they see them and their connection with the natural world through seeing these animals. This is the important thing, because more and more, we're living in the digital age. We live through the screens, we live through the TV, live through the Facebook, and our children are losing touch with the natural world. And I think it's species like the porpoise that can be that reconnect.
Join us next time when we visit the stunningly beautiful West Cork island of Cape Clear and meet those who have made this island their home.